Ellen Wald is president of the energy consultancy Transversal Consulting. Good to see you, Ellen. What's your take on Germany delaying its nuclear phase-out?
I think that this is a very smart move that should have been implemented a while ago. It really made absolutely no sense why Germany was trying to close down all of its nuclear plants while making itself more dependent on Russian natural gas, only to then backtrack and say not even open the Nord Stream 2 pipeline while still closing its nuclear plants. Now that the Nord Stream 1 pipeline is completely shut down by Russia, Germany really has no other options. I would say that they really do need to go even further and try to reopen some of those shuttered nuclear plants if they want to make it through the winter without freezing and having to shut down massive parts of their economy.
You say Germany has no other option. What about other countries? Can we see them following Germany's lead?
Yeah, I think that the other countries that have been planning to shut down their nuclear reactors, if they can extend the life of those plants, they should do it. Obviously, it has to be done safely, but if the life of those nuclear plants can be extended, this is something that they need to do because the fact is that there just isn't going to be enough energy. They're not going to be able to import enough liquefied natural gas to meet their electricity needs over the winter without without Russian natural gas. And these nuclear plants are there, and if they can be extended, then they absolutely should go for that.
Now, I know we've been talking about this on and off, but let's broaden it out and look at global energy markets and what's happening there. I mean, oil prices 4 times this time last year, 10 times 18 months ago. What's going on?
Well, I would say that with global energy markets, we're still in a period of very high volatility. We've been in a period of very high volatility basically all year, and I really don't expect it to change all that much in terms of the amount of volatility that we're seeing. The supply picture is pretty much, I would say, unchanged. OPEC Plus's decision doesn't really do anything to impact the actual supply of oil on the markets. So what we're really looking at now is the demand picture. Are we going to see higher demand in Europe for oil, particularly non-Russian sources of oil, because their power plants are trying to switch to use oil instead of natural gas? That could lead to higher demand throughout the winter. Are we going to see lower demand as perhaps the world falls into some type of global recession, and generally a global recession leads to lower oil demand? So it's really a difficult picture to parse, and I think that depending on what signals we're seeing from various places, oil prices are responding with a lot of volatility to those signs.
Oil prices are saying one thing, though. Oil stocks seem to be saying another.
Yeah, in terms of the stock price of oil companies, I mean, if you look at them in terms of trends over time, they've really gone up a lot, particularly those companies that are traded on U.S. stock markets. We've seen a lot of value go into these companies, and that's not surprising given the fact that the price of oil is a lot higher than it was a year ago. The question really is, if we do see a major drop in oil prices due to some kind of global economic recession, will oil company stocks also drop? And I'm not so sure we will because there's generally a recognition that the world does continue to need oil and does need more oil, although you never really know with the stock market. Things are very volatile, I think, and oil companies are not immune from that volatility.
Volatility is the word of the day, certainly when it comes to energy markets. Ellen Wald, thank you.
Thank you.